What's up, y'all? This is MGTV Reactions, and today I am here to do a reaction to Olivia. Okay, so listen, y'all, it has been a lot going on YouTube between Olivia and Jasmine for the past couple days, and now Strong Mommy Chrissy is also included into the mix. So I'm about to just do a brief run through of what I've seen so far, and I believe I'm going to start my reaction at the part on Liv's Live where she broke down crying about race. Okay, so listen, I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all. I feel like this whole thing was motivated by Liv's need to want a piece of the sympathy pie that Jasmine has going on for herself right now. Okay, I think Olivia has been triggered by the videos that Jasmine has been putting out. Um, and I don't even like the videos that Jasmine has been putting out, to be honest. I mean, she came on here and she couldn't really talk about much. She just did like a 20-minute live. She wouldn't really talk about much. I did a reaction on that. And I felt like that live was pretty much pointless, but I get it. Jasmine wants everybody to see her as a victim right now, because her life is being affected as a result of Olivia, filing the police report and getting her charged with harassment. Okay. So Jasmine did that, and then she also posted another video talking about how it's affected her kids and everything like that. At this point, I'm kind of over it. I understand that Jasmine wants the sympathy, and she wants to get some money from this whole thing that she's being put through. But for real, I'm tired of hearing it. Like, Jasmine, please. Okay, now listen. Olivia says she wants a piece of the sympathy, all right, because she is a victim, you guys. Let me go ahead and share my screen really quickly, just to do that before I even continue what I'm saying. Okay. All right. So listen, Olivia wants a piece of the sympathy, basically, that Jasmine has been getting. Now, listen, there's a lot of people online who are also on Liv's side. They don't like Jasmine. They said Jasmine shouldn't have said what she said. And they're on Liv's side. And there's other people saying, exactly what I said, which is it was a internet beef, and it shouldn't go that far to where as though somebody is having to go to jail because you had a verbal battle on the internet. So that's pretty much my stance on it. Now, listen, I'm not on either side. I'm not on Jasmine's side or Olivia's side. I don't know neither one of these females. You understand? I'm just saying, in my opinion, was right is right and was wrong is wrong. Now, I feel like the internet beef should have just stayed at that internet beef. Okay, but listen, Olivia wants a piece of the sympathy. All right, she got online and she basically started off, being antagonizing again. She doubled down on the sexual assault claims that she made against Chris and Jasmine. All right, she said that she was told that, or Strong Mommy Chrissy said it first, basically, and then she posted a screenshot of what Strong Mommy said on her story when all that was going on. Okay, all of that means nothing, okay, to me, because at the end of the day, all right, when Strong Mommy Chrissy did that, Jasmine was friends with Olivia. Okay, Olivia chose to come on the internet out of the clear blue sky and say to everyone that Jasmine was going through some domestic issues in her relationship. That was not our business. So at the end of the day, Olivia started it, in my opinion. All right. Now, look, she's on here. She's crying about the race thing. She doesn't feel accepted by the Black community and the Black women on the internet. Now, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I don't understand that, because there's all shades of Black women. All right. We have dark Black women. We have brown Black women. We have light-skinned Black women. She's mixed, but at the end of the day, she's still a Black woman. And I don't really give a flying rat's ass about anybody's race. Okay. My thing with Olivia is she's an unlikable person due to the things that come out of her mouth and how she treats people. So there's no sympathy for her. Now, listen, granted, I do have a smidget of sympathy for her due to the fact that she lost her children. Okay. Unless the mother is abusive or whatever the case may be, I don't wish that on any mother. So in that way, I do feel for her. All right. But the other things that she does to women on the internet, I understand why some people feel the way they do about her. Because at the end of the day, when Strong Mommy Chrissy went through her situation, Olivia made fun of that. Okay. And then when she goes through the same exact thing, she wants people to feel for her, but it doesn't work that way. Okay. When Strong Mommy Chrissy, everybody knew how many, she has a large number of baby dads. Okay, Olivia boasted about that, made fun of that, and boasted about the fact that she has one. Now she's in a predicament where she has multiple. All right, and quiet as is kept, only one of the dads is really present, which is Gerard, because he has his 3 kids. The other two are the other two. Okay, now I've been talking for a while, and I just want to get into this reaction. I apologize if y'all didn't want to hear all that, but listen. I don't understand the tears. To me, it just seems like she is upset about the fact that Jasmine's over there trying to get sympathy, and people are giving her that because they feel like she shouldn't have had to go to jail. And she's like, I'm the victim. You're giving her all the attention. I'm the victim. That's what it seems like to me. So I'm just going to go ahead and play the video.
It feels good, and I understand it. And I don't like seeing you getting beat down by strangers who don't even know your life, who don't know what you've been through, who don't know your pain. They only see what you've given us. And I think, the bad thing is the truth sometimes be so real that a lie can trump that truth so bad that it'll just tear your world apart. Yeah. And I've been watching you for like 45 minutes. And I don't want you to cry right now. I want you to get that towel and I want you to wipe your face. And you know why? Because you're beautiful. I want you to wipe your face because this is your life and you're living it the best way you can. And nobody could take that from you. Nobody. And I'm ready to cry with you because to hear people talk about your life like this for no reason, and 9 times out of 10, their lives are 10 times worse.
I'm gonna need this lady to relax. It's not for no reason. People talk about Olivia's life because she talks about everybody else's life. Okay, she's not a victim here. She starts with people out of the clear blue sky for no reason, just for her own personal enjoyment. That's what she does. Okay, people are talking about her because that's what she does to everybody else. This lady seems to be, she doesn't know what's going on, maybe. I'm confused. I'm confused.
Up here, and you're just giving us a piece of you. And I'm proud of you for doing that. And as a woman here in Texas, I just want you to say I love you. I thank you for being you, Liv. And just keep being amazing. And don't listen to that no more. That will mess with your...
All right, here's an ad. I don't really understand the tears, to be honest. I just don't. I mean, I feel like it's crazy that I don't know if she's having some sort of identity crisis where she feels insecure about the fact that she's mixed, but to me, it really doesn't matter to me. I mean, and here's the thing about, people, she was upset that people were calling her a racist or whatever the case may be. Now, here's my thought on that. When Olivia comes for people, right? Olivia, the first thing she does is talk about their features. The majority of the women that she winds up going back and forth with are Black women. I've never seen her go back and forth with a white woman on this platform or a woman of any other race. Okay. So the first thing that she says about Black women that she's went back and forth with on the internet is, oh, that big nose that you have. You can never look like me. Look at my skin. Look at my eyes. Look at my hair. You got that nappy hair. She says it all the time. She talks about their skin, hyperpigmentation. She talks about Jasmine's nose. I mean, and then when she refers to herself, when she does a comparison to those Black women, okay, she mentions how she has nice hair that curls up. She has clear skin. you know. All right. She mentions that she has these hazel eyes. So the things that she puts black women down about are black women's features, like having a wide nose or having, 4C hair that doesn't look like hers. And then she talks about how she loves her features so much. Now listen, she doesn't have to hate herself to make black women feel better about themselves. I'm not saying that. But it does come across colorist, like as colorism, when you are um, speaking about someone's looks in a negative way, and then you're referencing things that most black women are known to have, such as a wide nose, such as coarse or 4C curly, tight coiled hair, um, and things like that. I mean, I don't understand how people are not able to grasp that. Now, she could just say I'm beautiful if she wants to clap back. I'm beautiful, you're mad, whatever the case may be. I don't think she should hate the way she looks, or or not speak on the features she loves about herself. But it does come across a little iffy when she says the things that she says, and she uses it to her benefit whenever she feels like it. But at the same time, she feels like black women are against her. Well, ma'am, you probably should watch the things that you say. I don't know. Let's continue.
That will mess with your psyche so bad because you know who you are. You know that. So I want you to smile through your pain and keep giving us the best live you know how to give us, baby. Don't listen to that. That'll kill you.
I know. It's not really even like everything they're saying. I don't care about the stupid shit. It's honestly, it's like it's the black stuff. It's when they try to segregate me so far from who I am. That shit really fucking pisses me off because I do know who I am. And it's like no matter what, these people just want to make me feel like I'm not who I am. And I
Here's
know
my thing. If Olivia was so confident and she was comfortable in the skin she's in and she knows who she is, then she shouldn't give a damn about what people are saying. At the end of the day, if she knows she has a black father and a white mother, that's who she is. That's her background. I mean, I just don't understand who cares. Who teases? You know what? This is something I've never came across, and some people in her chat were saying that they experienced it as well. I can't read the things because the live chat is not available for this video at the time. All right, but who's like, oh, look at you with your white skin and your curly hair that you're able to slick back, and look at you with your hazel eyes. You're not cute. Like, who's saying that? Who said that? I'm like Portia Williams. Who said that? Like, who's saying anything about her as a mixed woman? What is that about? People claim that she is racist and colorist because of the remarks that she makes. Okay, that's why they're saying that. All right, and she has black babies. She was with a black man. Obviously, she you know loves to dibble and dabble with the black men. Okay, but that's not the point. The point is she wants to lift herself up while putting other black women down, and it's not okay. Um, so I'm not understanding.
I know who I am. And
You're a good mom. Look at your beautiful baby.
no,
Look at your beautiful baby, Liv.
Now, I'm not saying that she's a horrible mother. I listen. I'm not saying that at all because it's plenty of mothers out here that are worse mothers than what Liv is. However, I would like to point out that Kalani has had a freaking cough all year. I don't understand, a terrible cough. She's letting AJ run wild in the background, okay, and giving more attention to the internet than what she's giving to him, but keep screaming at him in the background and sit down and be quiet so that she can sit here and do a 4-hour live. Now, I'm not saying she's the worst mother in the world. However, I do think that her priorities are a little bit messed up when it comes to the importance of the internet and the importance of her children. Now, I'm just going to leave it there.
So much to live for, sweetie. Don't listen to that. I'm begging you right now. You gotta stop listening to that. Give us some of your content. You got all these celebs out here we can talk about. We can sit here and laugh, and I'm gonna tune into you more and more. The world is endless with opportunities. It's endless of what you could do on this platform, and you're doing the very best you can. And I just, I'm just so sad that people take the time and the energy out their day to bring you negative energy to try to kill you.
Here's the thing. She's saying she said that people take the time out of their day to bring negative energy Olivia's way. Well, what about the times where Olivia has went out of her own way to bring negativity to others? Now, because the most recent issue has been between her and Jasmine. Olivia came to the internet with My Jazzy Life's business, okay? She came to the internet. It was none of our business about the conversations that they had when Jasmine chose to confide in her about her relationship issues. Olivia came on here and told everybody everything, okay? And she dared My Jazzy Life. She said, I dare you to come on here and say say anything back. If you say anything about me, watch what I do to you. Now, is that what a friend does? That sounds to me like she initiated drama and like she dared My Jazzy Life not to, like, she, who would, what kind of friend does that? I just don't, I'm confused about what's wrong with this lady. Because she couldn't have been around for all of that. She couldn't have been, because that was absurd to me. Even if you don't want to be friends with a female no more because you feel like she is a dummy, like she's just letting the man run all over her. Does that mean you can make, first of all, you can make that personal decision yourself. If you feel like you're tired of hearing about the BS that she's going through, you can make that decision yourself that you don't want to hear about it no more. But does that mean that you go and tell everybody else what she has going on? No. That's not how a real bitch handles things. It's just not. All right. So, and even with Strong Mommy Chrissy, she took it upon herself to come out of nowhere and make comments about that woman's lifestyle. Yet she thinks nobody should have an opinion about her life. It's completely absurd. You put your life on the internet and people are going to have their thoughts and opinions about it. And one thing about it, when you put out negativity, it's bound to come right back to you. Okay. So listen, it just is what it is. It is what it is.
Heal your positive energy. And that's sad.
Yeah, it is sad.
But I just wanted to give you some inspiration as a dark-skinned Black woman. And may I ask you before I leave, what are you mixed with?
My father's Black, my mom's white.
You're a Black woman. According to the U.S., and I could have sworn we live here.
Yeah.
I mean, the sad part about it, we hate acknowledging it, but the one drop rule is real, okay? You're a Black woman. Don't let nobody kill you. You know what that is? It's pretty politics that they're going off of. You're beautiful.
Now, let me say this real quick. The same Black woman that's uplifting her now, if Liv were to get into it with her later on, she would sit there and talk about her skin. She would sit there and talk about her wide nose. She would sit there and call her bald headed. And she would sit there and say that she has nappy hair. So I understand this lady's trying to be uplifting and positive, but Olivia, that's just the type of person that she is. And that has what she has showed the internet, which is why people feel the way they do about her. The same Black woman that's lifting her up, if they got into it, she would be saying all the same nasty things she said about the other Black woman that she got into it with. So, I mean, people are entitled to feel however they want to feel. I wouldn't say Liv's a racist. I wouldn't say that, because at the end of the day, she does have Black children with a Black man, and she is half Black. I don't want to call her a racist. I don't want to put that type of label on anyone. But do I think that she makes colorist comments? Absolutely. I do. And I don't think that that's right at all, especially if you want support from the same people that you're talking about. It just makes no sense.
And they hate that about you. And your strength is what they trying to take from you. And you bet not let them.
Yeah, you're right.
And I'm here. I'll send you. I'll go to your Instagram and I'll send you my email or something. I'm older. I'll sit here and talk to you, encourage you all day, because sometimes
Oh, here we go with these ads, child. Yeah, so y'all listen. Basically, I feel like Olivia just wanted a piece of the sympathy pie. She was getting tired of Jasmine putting up all these videos trying to gain sympathy. Um, that's what that was about. She really didn't like that. Um, and then people were also giving Jasmine the sympathy, saying that Olivia was wrong. So she really didn't like that. And she doesn't want anybody to try to defend my jazzy life. And she wants to be looked at as if she's the victim. So to me, in my opinion, that's what the real issue was here. And I don't understand how she got on the internet. She was ready to tussle when she first got on the internet. Like, listen, the demeanor that she had when she first got on here. And then she did this StreamYard not to have productive conversation with the people who watch her. She did this StreamYard because she said, if you're going to talk about me, then make sure you came up so I can see your face. Now, I guarantee you, the woman that she is talking to on this StreamYard, if she was in a verbal battle with them, she would point out all of their black features that she feels are undesirable. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know, y'all. Y'all let me know down below. Do you think that, what do you think? Do you think Olivia is a colorist? Because you know I want to hear what y'all got to say. Do you think that she's a racist? Do you think, I mean, what do you think about this whole thing in general? Do you think that she wanted a piece of sympathy pie, or do you think she just had a breakdown because somebody gave her some words of encouragement and she really just needed that? Let me know, y'all.
Thank you for allowing me to be a good voice in your day.
Thank you. Thank you for calling in.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, oh my gosh, I did not mean to cry.
But if somebody could pour into you and just give you the love that you need, that negativity will just walk away. Believe me.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, thank you for allowing me to be a good voice in your day.
Thank you. Thank you for calling in.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, oh my gosh, I did not mean to cry. Sorry, y'all.
It's
The
coming at her for her
bro,
race.
like care about
Who?
all like the
Olivia makes it's she
stop, bro.
uses the Karen. She
Stop.
wants to be a Karen when it's convenient for her. She plays the white woman act when it's convenient for her. Okay. Now let's just keep it a bean. Let's keep it real. Okay. When Olivia, she starts with people. Let me explain this to you. She'll start something with someone, start talking about them, what they have going on randomly. She kept doing it to my jazzy life over and over again, just coming for this lady. My jazzy life decides to fight back with words. Okay. She made some threats because it was, she made the accusation that her boyfriend was sexually assaulting her children. All right. Then Olivia is like, oh, how dare you? Goes to the police, makes a police report. Now my jazzy life is behind bars. Now, she didn't say in that police report, I'm sure, that she provoked her to say the things that she said. I know she didn't say that. That's what a typical Karen does, in my opinion. They irritate, antagonize, provoke. Then when the person responds or has a reaction to what they're doing to them, oh, I'm calling the police. I'm calling the police and pressing charges. And I don't like that. So, girl, if you're gonna be hard body on the internet talking trash and you're gonna be the villain, stay in that villain energy. All right. Don't flip flop. Don't flip flop. You can't be the villain and you can't and the Karen at the same time. You can't. All right. You should be able to stand what you do. Now, if you can get on the internet and talk shit about everybody else, then you should be able to take it when it's done back. That's how I feel about that. And then she did come on here in a different live that was deleted by her, and play a recording. Apparently, she says she has proof, a recording of my Jazzy life in some sort of voicemail. Okay, so it is a voicemail. However, in that voicemail, I didn't hear any threats. I didn't hear her say, "Oh, B, watch this. I'm gonna pull up and beat you, beat your A." Nothing. I didn't hear no threats or I hope you die. Nothing like that. I didn't hear nothing like that. She just was saying like, "Why you not answering the phone?" and saying all this. It was just regular trash talk, okay, in my opinion. But it wasn't no threats. So what? That was pointless. But let's continue. And actually, it was one girl that got on here. I forget the name of her. I forget her name, but I want to react to that as well. So I'm going to just speed it up. Let me see what she says.
People do.
Girl hops on.
And people try to say, no, we don't. We don't even care about that. But that's all you do. And then you try to tell me that I don't know who I am because you don't like who I am.
So why are you crying about it? Why the fuck do you even care about people liking who you are or not? Who cares about that? You are grown in your 30s with your kids. You are a mother. You got way more to worry about than whether or not people like who you are. I mean, what?
I don't give a fuck what y'all say. That's who I am. Yes, I'm mixed, but you guys already see who.
Girl, and you don't shut the
where
hell up.
I identify.
I can't.
You already see what box I check. So don't play with me. Y'all play too much on this internet. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. That's who I am.
I ain't got time to be listening to pull up the part where the young lady was speaking and she was being real with Olivia. Okay, because that's what I want to talk about. So give me a second to just pull that part up. All right, so here's the part where the lady Candyland got on. So I'm just going to go ahead and start the video.
You answering all questions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so why are you so mad with Jasmine so-called leaking your address? I don't think she leaked it. She just kind of don't have them all, so she exposed too much. Yeah. But you purposely exposed me address with her and her kids where they lay their head at as a mother. So why are you so upset with Jasmine when you did the same thing?
Do you guys have proof of me leaking an address?
Yeah, you had it on your Instagram story. I'm not like a weirdo why I screenshot y'all shit, but yeah, I seen it.
I know, but I need to see it to know exactly.
I know you need to see it, but I have seen it. Like, I have no reason to lie. It's not that deep. But, you know, I just watched.
Now, here's the thing. I didn't even watch it yet, but a subscriber of mine actually dropped the link to the video where she actually exposed Ming's address. So I'm going to get into that when I get into that. But yeah.
Just watch this shit for entertainment when I'm off work. It's not that deep. But I just find it crazy because you literally leaked the girl address and ain't care.
I'm not gonna say I did anything without proof that I did it. So can I see that I did it?
But you know you did it. Like, we've seen it.
I don't know I did anything. Where's the proof that I did that? How do you know?
So I ain't gonna go back and forth. You say you didn't, but I seen you do it. I have no reason to lie. We both grown women. I get that you get paid from this, so you gonna put on, but you did. And that was very bad because she have kids just like you have kids. So it's like you expect for people to respect you, your kids, your boundaries and all that, but you don't do that with no other female on this app, and that's why nobody likes you.
But I need proof of what I
Facts. Olivia, the certain things she feels like only applies to her. Okay, she done got up on here and talked about people's children. She done talked about their relationship. She done talked about how many baby daddies they got. She didn't expose addresses, not even just Ming, but didn't she try to put out where TMR might have bought a house at too? Yeah, Olivia, the rules only apply to her. It's only okay for her to do that, and you better not get her locked up, okay? She can do it, y'all can't. That's basically what's going on here, okay? Because if you do it to her, she's going to then become Karen. Okay, and she's going to get you arrested for doing the same thing to her that she did to you. Let's continue.
so I can talk on it. But any more questions?
Yeah. So you say you have a lot of generational wealth.
Mm-hmm.
But why didn't you use that generational wealth like you're doing with the house and car? And you're supposed to do all this updates on in the future, your body, but you didn't fight for your kids. You say you only needed $400. What's up with that?
Were you here? You said you've been watching for a long time, so you saw me talk about that already, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
so I'm just saying why you didn't use that generational wealth to fight for your kids.
I've already talked on that. Do you remember me saying what I said?
What is it? I don't even remember her addressing that because that's insane. If you can afford lip fillers, tattoos, all kinds of bullshit, injections, for yourself, but you couldn't muster up $400 to retain a lawyer so that you can continue to have your children in your custody is absurd. Okay? Now that's the real thing. That's insane. So obviously she didn't care to keep her kids as much as she likes to act like she does. It wasn't that important to her then, okay? And then she got on here and boo-hoo to the people about the fact that her kids was taken from her when she pretty much just allowed it to happen. So, yeah, she is a mess for that.
I mean, but you say you asking questions, you answering questions, so
like I said, I've already spoke on that. You said you've been watching for how long you've been watching. I don't know how long you've been watching. You look like you've been watching for a while. So
not really.
If you've been watching for so long, you should already know why I didn't fight for my kids. So any more questions?
Why you keep
There's no logical explanation as to why you did not fight for your children, Olivia. That is insane to sit there and say that you even provided a logical explanation. There is none. Why wouldn't you fight for your children, the children that you love so much, but then you want to sit here and be the victim again when they're taken from you? Or she's been the victim for how many years now? Getting on here talking about Jariah and Nisha when she pretty much didn't even really try. If you ask me, she didn't try hard enough.
I muted it once.
Okay. Well, anyways, the reason why you act very entitled. You're very narcissistic. I'm just gonna pinpoint what the people say and how I feel too as well.
How do I act entitled?
You act very entitled. Meaning how you act with your baby daddy, Gerard. You make it that man came up here like 1 or 2 times to speak on you, but yet you keep speaking on him.
Yeah, that's my baby daddy. I'll speak on him whenever I want. You got kids, right? You got kids, right?
You keep muting my mic, baby. It's gonna work.
Kids? I hear some kids in the background. You got kids? You got kids. So who's gonna tell you when you cannot talk about your baby daddy? Who's gonna tell you? Nobody, right? Exactly. And nobody's gonna tell you.
Is my mic muted? Is my mic muted?
No, I can hear you. But who's gonna tell you can't talk about your baby daddy? Who?
It's the difference when you get on here belittling and degrading a man. You degrading his sexuality and all.
I asked
you just got on here.
So here's the thing. It's okay for her to get on here and talk about Jariah, but the second that Jariah and Nisha hop on live and they have something to say about her, then it's a problem. See what I mean? This is where the entitlement comes in at. She believes that she has the ability to disrespect, humiliate, and belittle others, okay? But don't you dare do that back to her, okay? Because if you do that, she's going to turn into who? She's going to turn into Karen. Okay, let's go.
Question. Who's going to tell you cannot talk about your baby daddy? Who?
I'm not on here to answer questions, but you said we are here to ask you questions, right? We asking you questions, right?
Hey, y'all, so... All right, so I just sped it up to another part that I wanted to hear, and then the lady is going to get back on here and give her another read. Okay, so let's hop right in.
Submitted in. That's why she was arrested, because of that footage. Now, the stuff that I didn't submit will be submitted now, which was a whole bunch of other stuff. So that's that on that. So. But like I said, I don't want to keep talking about it. Yesterday, I hit my breaking point because of all the shit I'm dealing with. She thinks that it's okay to get on here and talk about like how she's a victim and I'm victimizing her. Like I'm weaponizing the police against her when I'm not. I literally made a police report.
In fact, you are weaponizing the police. You got on here and you boasted about her getting arrested. You played the Locked Up song in the background, like you were happy that she got arrested. You came on here, you called her a weak bee, You said that if anything else comes, you're going to be adding to it. Then you got proceeded to get on here and say that because she posted the police report, she then doxed your address. And then you also came back on here and lied and faked the whole story about a stranger showing up to your home and threatening you as a result of her supposedly doxing the address when she posted the police report. I'm confused. If that's not weaponizing the police and trying to get someone to like submit, bow down, and just never speak on you again, then I don't know what is, because that's what it gave. So what exactly is she talking about? Let's continue.
The police thought it was enough evidence to charge her, and they did. And she's coming out here saying I made false claims. Don't do that. I made false claims and I did some witchcraft and some foolery, and that's how she got arrested. No, baby, you got arrested because you got caught up saying what you said. That's that on that. Foolery in order to get her locked up? No, I didn't. And I will submit that evidence as well. That you keep coming on here saying that, and it's not true. You're lying on me in order to get sympathy views and get me hate. Hey, give me that right now.
So listen, y'all, I said that in the beginning. Olivia wants a piece of the sympathy pie. And she's the only one that's entitled to a piece of sympathy pie in her opinion. Okay, that's what it seems like to me. If people feel for Jasmine, then they feel for Jasmine. You can't really stop that. I don't necessarily feel for Jasmine like that, but I do think that she should not be arrested over some BS internet beef. And I've already said that several times. But let's continue.
Now, AJ, bring all that stuff back in here. You're about to take a nap. She threatened to stab her. Well, Flo, you should have did the same shit I did, girl. She's threatened everybody. She's threatened her bestie to meet her at HEB and beat the living crap out of her. Y'all remember that? Shoot. Get off my desk now. Hold on, you guys. Let me do something real quick.
All right. So at this point, I'm going to speed it up to the point where the lady got on here and read her for filth, and then I'm going to end my reaction because this is a 4-hour live and it's going to be impossible to react to everything. And I really don't care to try to react to the part where all the women were screaming. All right, y'all. So look, I can't even find the part that I really wanted to react to when the lady Candyland was digging in Olivia's ass and telling her what the people really feel like she needs to be told. Okay, I couldn't even find that part. I do not know why. Maybe she clipped it out of the live or what, but I'm not finna keep skimming through a 4-hour long video trying to find the part. Okay, I'm getting exhausted here. So no, I'm not going to do that. Long story short though, in my opinion, Olivia wanted a piece of the sympathy pie that she feels like Jasmine is getting. She doesn't understand why certain people, people have different opinions. Some people feel like Jasmine deserves this. Other people feel like she doesn't. Other people feel like she did Chrissy and Ming wrong, and some people feel like she didn't do anything wrong. Like she's just reacting to the fact that they disrespected her, so she's disrespecting them back. However, you guys, I beg to differ. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you all. I feel as though Olivia, that's just the kind of person that she is, because she does it without even being provoked. She comes out of nowhere and she, messes up these relationships that she formed with people for no apparent reason. Okay, and that's just my opinion. That's based off of what I've seen. When she was talking to the lady Candyland, the lady Candyland said, ever since you left your relationship with Gerard or y'all broke up, you've been on the internet just miserable, antagonizing people. Basically, that's what she was saying. Okay. And Olivia asked her, well, why would I just try to put yourself in my shoes? Why would I be bitter, angry, and just like coming after people? why would I be doing that? So here's my thing. Like I said, I can sympathize with a woman who has had her children taken from her. However, she just stated, she purposely didn't fight for her children. Whatever that reason may be, I don't feel like there's a reason good enough, to excuse that. All right. She purposely didn't fight for her children. She lost her marriage or whatever the case may be. And that does not give you the right to go and try to mess up other people's lives because you're unhappy with the outcome of your own. All right. Now, this is just getting dragged out way too much. Olivia, even with the little bit of crying out Jasmine did to try to get people to feel bad for her, she felt no ways about that. She came on here, called her weak, laughed at her pain. She thinks that this is okay, what's going on. And that's just who she is. Just like she laughed at the other women on the internet. All this crying about, the race thing and that being the biggest thing that really bothers her, I call bullshit on that. I don't think that that's the case. I think that she doesn't like the fact that she is like the most hated on the internet. And really, I feel like she's the most disliked because of her character and because of the things she's displayed on the internet. That's what it all boils down to. I feel like that's what the tears were really about, because I haven't heard anybody come on here and make fun of the fact that she's mixed. People have been calling her a Karen because she has been acting like a Karen. Okay. People call her a white woman because she's light skinned and she has a white mother. I don't know. I really don't care about that part. But I don't think anybody's made fun of her features as a mixed person. And being as though in every argument she has with a Black woman, she talks down about their Black features and then speaks highly of her mixed features. She speaks badly about their nappy, coarse, or short hair, but, brags about the fact that she has long, silky, curly hair. Okay. She brags about the fact that she has these hazel eyes, whereas though most Black women have, some of them might have light brown eyes, but for the most part, we all have brown eyes. Okay. Unless you were mixed with something and you got, something different. But, then she also speaks about large noses. Well, that's something Black women are known to have, broader nose bridges and things like that. And I think that all Black women are beautiful, whether you're mixed or a full-bred African woman. Who gives a damn? That's how I feel about it. It's about you're beautiful, regardless. It's about how you carry yourself and how you treat people, and how you treat the ones that are close to you and even the ones that you don't even know. That's the biggest part. That's what really makes you beautiful as a person. How you treat people, how you talk to people, how you talk about people. Things like that are attractive. Olivia, she is unattractive in a sense that we have seen how horrible she can be to others. Okay, and that's just pretty much that on that. Now, look, that concludes my reaction to this BS that's been going on. You guys, I want to hear what y'all thinking, so let me know your thoughts down below. Do you agree that Olivia just wanted some of the sympathy that Jasmine was receiving, or some of the sympathy that she's seen other women on the internet receiving, when meanwhile she feels like people never have sympathy for her? Do you think that it's just the way karma works, okay? Because that's the way I've been seeing it. Like, it's the way karma works. You put out negative energy, you kick other people while they're down, and so when you're down, other people kick you. Do you think it's that, or do you think she doesn't deserve this? Do you think that the people are being too hard on her? Let me know your thoughts down below. All right, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Before you leave, don't forget to like the video, comment down below, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, y'all. Okay, I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.